What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. I hope everyone is doing well. I was kind of on a hiatus for a little while, but I'm back because I have in like 7 pages of messages that were given to me for all of the signs individually. So I'm just going to read these for now, and then I'll see what kind of reading I want to do moving forward for everybody. Starting with the sign of Taurus. There's some confusion here for you guys, something to do with something really unexpected. There could be unexpected changes, something that ends like really abruptly. I think it's because things are really off balance, either in a relationship. Some of you guys, this is going to be like a abrupt ending to a legal matter, or something you didn't really see coming. I do feel like you guys are ascending to an extent. You guys are kind of, I don't want to say you're kind of transforming, but you are. And I think that it has something to do with, you know, your overall happiness, your overall growth. You may be being surprised when it comes to, you know, finding out how people truly feel about you, or how much you are appreciated, or, you know, the first impression that you have on people, that kind of thing might be more than you realize. I do feel like there is a forced close by the universe for some of you guys, because this was something that there was no decision made, there was no action being made. It was something that needed to be ended, and it's for a good reason. Even if it doesn't make sense right now, maybe it will in the future. But just know that I think honestly people care or look up to you in a way that you wouldn't expect, and it's actually positive and not negative. The question that I'm going to leave you with, Taurus, is what is it going to take to make you happy? Like truly happy, not making everyone else happy or faking that you're happy in a certain situation. Moving on to the sign of Sagittarius. What came up for you was something about a childhood or a child, one of the two, something around the age of 4, 5, or 7, or if there's children in your life around those ages. There is a wound here that is hard to open up and talk about, or maybe there is, whether it's your own issues or someone in your life, something that needs to be talked about, or that, you know, needs to be dealt with around that age. Because I think like this could be, you know, nurturing your inner child, and there could be some health issues that are being thrown off because of it, or this could actually be something that's in an actual child. I do feel like there's something to do with where your attention's going, what you're putting your effort into, as well as creating a sacred space for yourself to meditate, but also channel. Because I do feel like some of you guys are a channel and maybe you're uncertain about it, or you're not really sure how to do that. I mean, you could always hit up yours truly if you wanted to know how to move forward, but I do feel like there's definitely communication within your dreams and in your intuition, and it's all a part of your growth, which could be like upgrading, and you might be confused about what's going on. Leo, you have something to do with college and studying. Maybe you guys recently got a degree or some kind of certificate or certification. I do feel like they're saying something, if you guys are in the real estate business, this might be a situation where you're going to have to travel more or work in a different location. Some of you guys are going to be having the opportunity to get a new car, and you will be getting this new car, but there's someone's name that you should not put on the vehicle. Maybe it's someone who isn't financially stable, or someone who you could end up getting screwed over with in the long run for this. So just being mindful of that to protect yourself when it comes to paperwork. Your guys' root chakra is being illuminated for whatever reason, and it might have something to do with maybe like your own personal happiness and your own sense of, you know, how you communicate with other people, maybe non-verbally. They are definitely encouraging to do this school, or to move forward with whatever it is that you truly want to work on, and don't stand in your own way when it comes to this, or let other people. So just never give up on what you love. All right, Aries, you have something about a decision, whether it's between two people, two jobs, two things. It's something that's really hard for you to balance because one of you guys, your communication, you can't really communicate with this person. It's really tough. It's really brutal, and someone could have gotten their feelings hurt. I do feel like definitely this person that you were dealing with, either now or in the past, they did really love you. They felt the same way that you did, and both of you guys ended up heartbroken in the situation. It wasn't just one of you. Someone definitely regrets losing you. There is something to do with saving up, like opening up a separate account for a child, or just to make the effort to save more money or put money aside, because that will bring in, it will kind of get the ball moving when it comes to the cause and effect of the universe, of when, how you circulate money around. But just, that action of saving money, putting it away for this certain thing, or maybe something that your kid wants, or for the future for this kid, is going to bring in new opportunities. And then there's some kind of investment here, or if you have been investing, that will also, you'll also see growth there. Maybe something to do with sports, I'm not sure. Gemini says something needs to change or will come to an end. Someone could be dealing with some heart issues here. Someone could be drinking. Someone has this old heartbreak that really isn't something that they're not over, whether it's you or this person. And so it causes them to shut people out. So whether you took it personally or this person takes it personally about you, I just feel like there is some things that you've been through, maybe a lot in your life, or whatever the case may be, or people don't really understand you to a certain extent. But if you truly love this thing or this person in this way, or you have these emotions, it's important to, gently explain them, especially in a partnership, whether it's friendship, or maybe some of you guys were meant to be a teacher in someone's life, and they could be more sensitive than you. Maybe you have completely different emotions, and I just feel like there could be some kind of nutritional deficiency, something that kind of runs in your guys' family, maybe the mother energy here. But it's just saying, kind of keep your wits about you and just try to see maybe where this person's coming from. Libra, you have everything will be all right. Love has always been some fairy tale. All I ever got was the nightmare. The song Girl of My Dreams by Rod Wave popped into my head. And part of it was, I know you're no good for me, but you look so good to me. And what's the rest of it? I don't want another broken heart or sleepless night, so please, God, guide me right. I think that for some of you guys, maybe there's a situation where someone, like, it's hard letting people in because of the way that love's been shown to you, or how you've seen love role modeled to you growing up. Maybe when it comes to friendships or siblings, like, there's been kind of an odd energy, but it doesn't mean that someone can't love you in the right way and that it can't be the fairy tale. It's just that you've never known that, or this person has never known that. If they've never known love, then, they've been abused. If they spend a lot of time at their job, if they can only offer a friendship, it's just kind of like, maybe just understand like what this person's going through, or understand that they could be, I also see like underlying health issues here for some of you, but there needs to be some balance and harmony when it comes to the situation, whatever it is for you guys. Instead of holding on to things, instead of, dwelling on things, which maybe you do subconsciously and you're unaware of it. Maybe you have people around you that trigger you because you're their mirror, and so you're constantly getting triggered for certain things in your life that need to heal. Something to pay attention to. Aquarius, you've been betrayed, so you shut everyone out. Even when you're struggling, don't keep this to yourself. Give yourself the same gentleness and compassion that you would show others. Never give up. Cancer, you have trust your intuition when dealing with friends, family, lovers. Said someone did choose someone else, and you already know the truth about this. There's someone here who gets a lot of attention for whatever reason, and I'm not sure you or them. I'm not pointing fingers. Don't let the love you have for someone else mentally destroy you. A break may be needed or more to research or study to understand this situation more. This could even be when it comes to health issues. There's someone who has a mother with some health issues, or there was in the past. I'm not sure if this is now recurring, whatever. It has something to do with the breasts, like maybe breast cancer, with the uterus and the ovaries, as well as arthritis. I also see someone in your life has schizopersonality disorder. Someone who maybe there was an ending with because of all the manipulation, that if you were to research this disorder, you'd understand why this person is the way that they are. I do feel like there is someone who wants to communicate with you, someone who does have a connection with you. Maybe that will be showing up to your house or wanting to communicate more. But I do feel like you know enough about whatever this is to not kind of let it get the best of your own emotions, or maybe just don't allow this. Maybe someone thrives off of a reaction or things like that. You know, I think that it's important for you to stay optimistic and convince yourself you're happy, even if you have to fake it to make it. But I do feel like, you know, maybe try to get out of the house more and communicate with people, maybe your mother or your sister or a friend of yours, whatever makes you happy. Try to get some sun, and fuck what other people have to say if you have this connection with somebody, you know. But I do feel like there is a transition here, and there's some understanding that comes along with that. Scorpio. Some of you guys are going through spiritual upgrades, which means there's some pretty big changes. Maybe the way you're thinking, sleeping, eating, processing, whatever the case may be. There's some kind of decision that needs to be made about someone or something in your life. Could possibly be with a Leo for some of you. This is about what makes you happy. You know, does going outside when it's a nice day, if you're going for a walk or a drive, or just getting outside, you know, listening to the birds. I feel like for some of you guys, I do feel like the health and wellness is being highlighted here. But there just needs to be a balance between things, and that you'll probably feel better. It says someone wants to work things out with their baby mama, but their main focus is the kids. So maybe it could be multiple ways, multiple connections. I'm not going to say for sure it's one or the other, but you're going to know what this means. It says might not be what you think it is. It says be careful not to hold on to anything holding you back so things can move forward in your life. Letting old things go is the only way new things can come in, right? Your angels and ancestors will go to war behind you, Scorpio. It says find balance and never give up on what it is that you love. Capricorn, the falcon is being highlighted for you. Maybe it's your spiritual guide. Maybe this is a new guide. Maybe this is something you need to be aware of. They're very smart, very intelligent. For some of you guys, your boss kind of got you fucked up. They need to pay you more money for what it is that you do because you're struggling financially just to pay the bills, and you work your ass off for this company. Maybe your boss needs to understand more or be untold, like how much things cost, why you should, you know, if this is a service, that kind of thing, like the borders, the lines need to be kind of mapped out a little bit better to someone in your life, I think. It says you have options to do something with your talents. It says you have someone in your life who can talk to you in a way that you understand, and they give you good advice, so listen to them. There's someone here who's in a marriage who's really stressed out, who could be worried about money, who could be making themselves physically ill. It's time to add more green to your house and your diet. Pay attention to your dreams. Create a peaceful place for yourself to think, because sometimes when we can't think, we don't have a space, we can't really make decisions wisely or think about things in the normal way because it's just too stressful. There's someone here who has a child who's either in a sport or wants to be in one. It's important that they wear the proper protection, but I do see an injury here. I also feel like there's someone's child or someone who needs to get their eyes checked. Pisces, if you're not feeling well, there may be some lab work that needs to be done. For some of you female Pisces, it's a hormonal imbalance. For some of you, it's a Sagittarius that you could be inadvertently dealing with somewhere along the lines. Some of you guys, if you have a cat, I don't know if the cat needs a toxin cleanse or you do, or something with potassium. Make it make sense, because I don't really know. Some of you guys have the gift of prophecy. It's time to organize your group of friends and move your plan forward, whether it's a vacation, whether it's a business, whether it's a group. I do feel like there was some bullshit on social media and some gossip about some things. I do feel like there is success in business. For some of you guys need to create a different website or use a different platform or just branch out maybe. Things will be worked out, so remain optimistic. And last but not least, I have Virgo. Virgo, some of you guys need a spiritual bath. Some of you guys, if you're worried about your hair, losing your hair, to use spring water to wash your hair, if that makes any sense. I wonder if that would work for me. But it has to do with the water that's affecting how your hair is growing. Some of you guys are benefiting from meditation music. If you are doing it when you're sleeping, it is helping you. If not, maybe try to explore that option. It says if you're trying to hold on to too many things, there's one you need to release, possibly an air sign, who doesn't talk very well about you or to you. Maybe they talk down to you. Maybe they do things behind your back, and there's just something around that situation. Maybe they drink too much. Maybe they need to grow up. I don't really know, but this person is really manipulative, and it's important to trust your intuition and let your emotions out when it comes to this person. It's okay not to be okay. And there's a song that came up for you. It's called Even When It Hurts by Hillsong United. So maybe check that out, because it's a pretty good song, pretty emotional song. But anyways, someone will appreciate your loyalty and your honesty someday, Virgo, if they don't already. You know, you guys have like a healing nature about you, and I think that it's something that you should maybe get more recognition for, but maybe you don't. So maybe you need to know you're appreciated. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you have a good night.